So I recently bought this clapped out S13 240SX hatchback with the rusty engine bay. It has terrible paint, it's peeling everywhere, and it's going to be up to me to bring this thing back to life. So now that we went ahead and removed all the rust from the engine bay and we got it painted, it's finally time to start the body work on this car, and it is awful. This car was freaking spray painted, so now we got to take off all the sand scratches using this 180 grit sandpaper. Don't worry guys, I'm only using the sander to knock down the paint. Later on, I'm going to go ahead and block the entire car to make sure the body panels are straight, but for now it's way less work to strip the paint using this DA sander. Now that monstrosity that they call a paint job is completely stripped off, we can go ahead and redo the body work that the previous owner did on this car, like filling in these dents, but this time we're going to do it properly. First thing I'm going to do is make sure the entire panel is scuffed up with 80 grit sandpaper, and then start mixing our body filler and hardener and get to spreading. You want to make sure you spread a nice and even layer across so it makes sanding a lot easier. And once I got it all sanded off, we are ready to go. Look how smooth that is and even it is. I think it's time to go ahead and mask up the car and get to spraying some primer. Now the first type of primer I'm going to use is this acid etch primer. This is going to go over all the exposed metal in order to prevent it from rusting, and then we can go ahead and spray our primer surfacer. But this is a very important step to make sure your paint job lasts and doesn't chip off in the future or start rusting underneath your paint job. And then once we do that, we can start mixing up our primer surfacer, but you got to stay tuned for the next video to see me covering this entire car with some primer.